Good evening, good evening, good evening. We're gonna go ahead and start this off. You know what made my stomach get the bubbling? Driving Miss Daisy on the
And
interstate.
good evening.
Driving Miss Daisy on the interstate made my stomach get that bye-bye lane. Brother, you know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Oh shit, here we go again with this boo. I'ma just say people that try to tell you how to do your job, they made my stomach get the bubbling. Know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? People that ask you for money and thinking that you don't have to pay it back. That made my stomach get the bye-bye lane. Another thing that made my stomach get the bubbling, these Cowboy fans. They beat one good team, and now they came out like cockroaches. That just made my stomach get the bye-bye lane. Know what? What make my stomach get the bubbling? When you at home on your day off and your manager call you, can you come in to work? Y'all the one who made the schedule. You took me off work. That made my stomach get the bubbling. Shoot. Brother, I'm gonna tell you something that made my stomach get the bubbling. You ready?
It's on that bullshit.
I know, right? You know what made my stomach get the bubbling? These kids that don't know about the attitude era of WWF. That made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? These kids that don't know about Mario Kart N64. That made my stomach get the bubbling. Fuzz, are you there? Look like we having technical difficulties, but I'm gonna keep the show going because if not, that just gonna make my stomach get that bubbling. You know something else that made my stomach get the bubbling? When you know your stomach hurt and somebody else is in the bathroom holding you up from trying to go to the bathroom, that just made my stomach get that bubbling. Hey, you know what made my stomach get the bubbling? When McDonald's said that ice cream machine ain't working, that made my stomach get that bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When we were kids, it used to be 4 bags of chips for $1. Now it's 2 bags of chips for $1.59. That just made my stomach get that bubbling. While he's sitting there, you know what makes my stomach get the bubbling? Give it about 2 seconds and he gonna be gone again. That just made my stomach get that bubbling. See, told you. Every time he do it, everybody, we gonna do this.
Bye-bye, bitch.
That just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Ungrateful people. I help you out, and when it's time to return the favor, you don't want to help out. That just made my stomach get the bubbling. What's wrong with them people that don't want to help you after you done helped them 20 times? And when you ask them, they looking at you crazy like you cannot ask me. Guess what? You made my stomach get the bubbling again. Know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Every time I get my paycheck and they know I gotta spend money on bills, that just made my stomach get the bubbling. Know what made my stomach get the bubbling? Gas prices. When gas $3. Come on, man. I gotta eat too. But you know what? The gas prices that made my stomach get the bubbling. Baby, look, it's down to $2 and some odd cent. If it keep going up, shoot, that would have made my stomach get the bubbling. But getting back to things that make your stomach get the bubbling, drinking that first cup of coffee, that just made my stomach get the bubbling. Here's another thing that made my stomach get the bubbling. You got these slow people in the fast lane. Move out my way. You making my stomach get the bubbling. And I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. But you over here driving Miss Daisy. Move. Get out the way. My stomach is bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? That dude of Colin Conway, whatever his name is, that used to play for Cincinnati. He just made my brain itch. But he made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what made my stomach get the bubbling? All these doggone potholes. Have you heard of Fix the Potholes? I'm tired of these potholes. I'm tired of nails in the street. And I gotta pay for a tire because you don't want to fix the potholes. That made my stomach get the bubbling. Dude, I'm tired of that. These uneven streets. That made my stomach get the bubbling too. What else made my stomach get the bubbling? When you see a bridge out and I don't see no construction going on, but the bridge is out, that just made my stomach get the bubbling. Know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? People that don't know how to flush the toilet. It called press the button. This ain't automatic, but you just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? These folks with these nasty attitudes. Like, I'm sorry, you ain't getting no dick. That is not my fault with you and this nasty attitude. But you know what? You just made my stomach get that bubbling. He's back. But you know something that made my stomach get the bubbling?
You know what's getting my stomach the bubbling?
What
This
get your
damn
stomach
phone of mine.
Nobody tell you that Android phone. You should have got an iPhone. That's why you got it from Wallet World. That should make your stomach get the bubbling.
Well, I got to stand on top of my damn truck doing the Jordan symbol to get a damn signal.
Damn. Yeah, that would make my stomach get the bubbling too. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Paying a car note. Nobody asked for the car note to be $600. You just make my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When people park in your parking spot. Who told you to park in my parking spot? Everybody in the building know that is my parking spot. You know you just make my stomach get the bubbling. Baby, look, I don't have your car towed either. I'll get a few seconds before he disappears again. But anyway, you know what made my stomach get the bubbling? See? There you go again. Damn, well, I had to do it then. Bye-bye, bitch.
Well, let's hope this shit work this time.
I hope so too, because all you doing is making my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else make my stomach get the bubbling? People that got all corn on the brain. Any other time, we ain't on your radar, but now all of a sudden you hear the coaches leaving. Now you want to be on Alcorn's radar. You just made my stomach get the bubbling. Anyway, you know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? People that don't know how to cook at church, especially at the Baptist church. Now, we all know at the Baptist church, everybody should know how to cook. But you know, you got that one church member that don't know how to cook. That just made my stomach get the bubbling. Anyway, you know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? You watching your favorite TV show and they think you know some bull done happened. Now I can't watch my show. That made my stomach get the bubbling. Know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Hearing Cowboys fans beat one good team coming out like cockroaches just made my stomach get the bubbling. Hold on, that deserve another bubbling. Ooh, Lord, what did I eat last night? See, gone again, everybody. So guess what?
Bye-bye, bitch.
Just made my stomach get the bubbling 3 times. I wonder what did he eat. Can't blame Taco Bell this time. He must found the McDonald's lactose intolerant ice cream machine. That would make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When going to Starbucks and they still get your order wrong after you told them 50 times. That just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what somebody else that made my stomach get the bubbling? Dumb people. They just always know how to mess something up. They just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what? Dumb people in high positions. That just made my stomach get the bubbling too. Dumb people that suss up. That just made my stomach get the bubbling. Dumb people that get high position that hire their dumb friends at the job. That made my stomach get the bubbling. What's wrong with these people? You dumb and your friends dumb. Then they invite their friends that's dumb as a bunch of rocks. All of y'all made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what made my stomach get the bubbling? A nice female that's dumb as a bunch of rocks. That just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When my cable go out, that just made my stomach get the bubbling. When your internet goes out, that also made my stomach get the bubbling. I know, especially them people with Xfinity, I know that should make your stomach get the bubbling every time you look at your bill. If you got Comcast, that should make your stomach bubbling too. Just looking at a Comcast Xfinity bill should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. Good Lord, what did y'all eat? But you know what? Something else that make my stomach get the bubbling? When they ask you to donate to a local cause that it is not the real local cause, please donate to the I need gas money. Nobody didn't tell you spend your last $20 on hooker. That should make your stomach get the bubbling. You know what? Something else that made my stomach get the bubbling? When there's nothing on the TV and nothing on Tubi, that should make your stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When somebody tell you we gonna do this at a certain time, but you gotta wait 2 hours later, that should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. You know what else should make your stomach get the bubbling? Every time we elect some big dummy, nobody asked you. We didn't want you. But you got other big dummies that voted you in. That should make your stomach get the bubbling sometimes. Especially this last November 7th election. It just all made I think my toilet, if it could have talked, it was like, please help me. Somebody call Jesus. Help me, please. This dude's stomach is getting the bubbly. I can't take it no more. I bet you my toilet said, I'm retired now. Ooh, Lord, that November 7th election should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. But you know what else should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling? People that don't know how to cook. They say they know how to cook. I'm sorry. If your friends told you you don't know how to cook, then they ain't your friend. That should make your stomach get the bubbling. Know something else that makes your stomach get the bubbling? When they run out of food and you know you got 5 more minutes on your lunch break. That should make your stomach get the bubbling. Know what else make my stomach get the bubbling? When Popeyes make you wait. Nobody didn't tell you to eat the chicken. I like my chicken hot. And then now I gotta wait 30 minutes for a wing and a leg. That make my stomach get the bubbling. You know what? Something else that make my stomach get the bubbling. When these pizza places don't put a lot of cheese on my pizza. I didn't ask to see the sauce. I want to see cheese on my pizza. That should make my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else make my stomach get the bubbling? When KFC stopped serving the cinnamon rolls. Who told y'all to stop serving them cinnamon rolls? I know it couldn't be Colonel because he was making some money out of them cinnamon rolls. That should make y'all stomach get the bubbling. Know something else should make your stomach get the bubbling? Paying these ticket prices. That should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. Nobody didn't tell y'all to get sued. And now you got to make me suffer because all you had to do was do what's right. But now I'm suffering because this dumb cop hit somebody after having him handcuffed. That should make your stomach get the bubbling. You know something else that can make my stomach get the bubbling? People that don't know how to hold their liquor. That should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. When your friends tell you to drink, you can honestly say no. We know you can't hold your liquor. Make my stomach get the bubbling. Yeah. But anyway, keep it going with, you know what, make my stomach get the bubbling part 2. You know what make my stomach get the bubbling? When you got to wait in the emergency room for 3 hours, that made my stomach get the bubbling. Nobody tell y'all to be running your tater trap on your phone on Facebook. I'm hurting, and you got me here waiting in the waiting room for 3 hours. That just made anybody's stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Traffic jams. Hey, drive. All you gotta do is put your feet on the gas. Nobody didn't tell you to do your makeup on the interstate. Now I gotta wait to go to the bathroom because I ate the beans in the cafeteria. That made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When females put makeup on while driving. It called pull over to the side. Nobody don't want to see you put on your face. Shit. God, dog just made my stomach get the bubbling. 5 o'clock traffic. That made my stomach get the bubbling. Traffic jams. When there's no accident on the interstate, all you gotta do is put your feet on the accelerator. That should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. Canceling good TV shows. That make my stomach get the bubbling. That should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling since we talking about TV shows? Not getting that final episode of Family Matters, seeing Urkel finally marry Laura. That should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When parents blaming the teacher for not babysitting their kids. This is not the babysitter. It called get an education. That just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? We don't have no more game shows that make sense. Just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? All these reality TV shows. It called, let's see what the Dans are doing. Just made my stomach get the bubbling. You know what else should make your stomach get the bubbling? There's no more. We ain't get a chance to see all of Fuller House because Aunt Becky want to do some scamming. Aunt Becky, ain't nobody told you do some scamming. You had your check coming from Full House. It is syndicated. Just made my stomach get the bubbling. I bet you Bob Saget in his cash, his stomach just getting the bubbling. Just looking at Aunt Becky. Lord, make my stomach get the bubbling. Know what else should make your stomach get the bubbling? When you're on the toilet and your stomach bubbling after your stomach just got the bubbling 2 minutes ago. This should make your stomach get the bubbling. Anyway, I don't know. We're going to get my co-host back. But anyway, you know what should make your stomach get the bubbling? When you get demoted after running a tight ship to some big dummy that don't know nothing, that should make your stomach get the bubbling. You know what else should make your stomach get the bubbling? When people try to tell you you don't have a nasty attitude. You have a nasty attitude knowing I'm just trying to tell you to help your dumb butt. But I'm the one with a nasty attitude. That should make your stomach get the bubbling. You know what else should make your stomach get the bubbling? The airports. Nobody asked you to, man, just give us a security check. Beep, 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 beep. You don't pay no matter. You should let me go. Should make my stomach get the bubbling. I can't bring a drink on the airplane. I can't have my Sprite. I gotta drink it before the plane. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? When somebody in the back of the bus that done took a shit, now when I go take a piss, now my stomach get the bubbling. You know what? Something else that made my stomach get the bubbling? Damn, I forgot my cheesecake at work. Damn. I just made my stomach get the bubbling because I just forgot my cheesecake from at work. Now I gotta hide it. Lord have mercy. You know what else made my stomach get the bubbling? Besides the worst snitch and the dumb supervisor, they dumb friends that tried to not take accountability. They should make my stomach get the bubbling. Females that don't want to take accountability, make my stomach get the bubbling. Niggas that don't want to take accountability, make my stomach get the bubbling. People that borrow money from you and don't pay it back, that should make anybody's stomach get the bubbling. Shoot. I still got people that owe me money. Make my stomach get the bubbling again. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I think I did my due of, you know what made my stomach get the bubbling, but I think I'm going to give one more out. Just because the celebration bowl finna start. Fam, you don't win, you going to make my stomach get the bubbling. But anyway, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Come on, let's hit that 100 mark before the end of the year. We have 17 more days. Please, let's get out and hit that subscribe button. Get all the notifications. Go live. We will be going live next Wednesday. It might be a new topic, but let us know if you would like for us to do either the red flag edition or you know what made my stomach get the bubbling. But y'all, good night. We see you again. Don't forget, everybody should make your stomach get the bubbling.